So we have our middle square of half double crochet and our 6mm hook and our contrasting color yarn that we're going to use for the border. We're going to start the border by picking up stitches all around, and we're going to work the border in the round in turning around. So that means you're going to work one round and then you're going to turn your work to work the other round. So we're going to join the yarn in the first stitch here to make the corner. I like to just work over my end of my main color yarn, so I don't have to do that later. So I'm going to make one single crochet in the corner. And then I'm going to make one single crochet in each stitch until I get to the next corner. So this here is going to count as my corner, and it's also my first stitch. So I need to make a second one in here and then single crochet all the way across your blanket. In the beginning, the first few stitches can be a bit more tricky because of the ends, but it is so much easier to get rid of those now, and then you don't have to worry about them when you're done. So you're just going to single crochet in every stitch until you get to the next corner. So when you get to the end here, you're going to single crochet in the last stitch, and then you're going to make 3 single crochet in the corner. It's important that you have the right stitch count on this first round so that your scallops will work out in the end. So you have 83 stitches for the baby size, which is the size I'm making. You have 83 stitches on each side plus 3 in each corner. Now when we get to the second side, here we also need to make 83 stitches. The difficulty is that we don't have existing stitches to work in, so we're just going to work them in the border. You're going to make more or less 3 stitches for every 4 rows. So that just helps you to spread them out evenly, but the important thing is that you get 83. And you can just either work in the stitch or like completely over an entire stitch, whichever like feels best to you and looks best to you. It's like a personal preference. So when you get to the next corner, you're gonna make 3 in the corner again. And again, I like to work over that end from the beginning of the work here. And for this, we're gonna work in the back loop of the chain. So here at the bottom, you have those loops. Those are the ones that you're gonna just use as a stitch, and you're gonna have 83 of them. So you just make a single crochet in every single one of them, and then 3 in the corner again, and then again along the other edge, you're gonna repeat just like you did here, 3 stitches for every 4 row, approximately, to get 83, until you get back to the last corner, which is also the first corner. So when you get to the end of that last row, you're gonna work 2 more single crochet in the same corner stitch as the one you started. Remember, we started with 1 single crochet in the corner, so we make 2 more, so that that makes 3 total. We don't count the chain, and we're gonna slip stitch in that chain and then turn our work. So we're gonna chain 2, and we're gonna make a round of double crochet here, and you're gonna make 1 double crochet in every stitch, and then you're gonna make 3 double crochet in the central corner stitch. So we're going to start with 1 double crochet, the first stitch, and then double crochet all the way across until you get to the corner. So when you get to the corner, you're going to work up to those 3 corner stitches, and in the first one you're going to make 1 double crochet. In the middle one, that's where you make the increase, so that's where you make the 3 double crochet, and in the last one it's 1 double crochet again. So let's do that. 1 double crochet for the first one, 3 in this middle one, and then 1 in the last one of the corner. and then you continue that way all around. So you continue 1 double crochet in each stitch, and in each corner you do those 3. Corner, you're going to double crochet in the first stitch of the last corner, and then you're going to make 2 double crochet in the middle stitch, which is also the first one you made. And then you join your chain with a slip stitch, so that chain doesn't count. So you have 3 stitches in your middle stitch for your increase. You're going to chain 2, you're going to turn your work, and then you're going to repeat the exact same round of double crochet stitches all the way around before you can start making your scallops. So it's 1 double crochet in the first stitch, and then double crochet all the way across until your corner, 3 double crochet in each corner until the end of the row, and then you finish with 2 double crochet in the same starting stitch here and slip stitch in that chain. Okay, so once you finish this round, you are ready to start your scallops. So to do that, you're going to chain 4, and we're going to make double treble crochet stitches. So for a double treble crochet, you're going to yarn over 3 times around your hook. You're going to insert your hook in the indicated stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull to 2 loops, yarn over, pull to 2 loops, yarn over, pull to 2 loops, yarn over, pull to 2 loops. That's 1 double treble, and you need to make 10 of those in that same first stitch. So yarn over 3 times before you start inserting your hook, and then it's just like a double crochet, but you keep going until you have only 1 hook left on your crochet. So once you've made 10 of those, you're going to skip 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to make a slip stitch in the 5th stitch. Then we're going to do, again, skip 4 stitches. 2, 4. So we're going to work in this 5th stitch, and we're going to make 11 of those double treble crochet again to work a scallop. And you might need to, depending on your tension, make them a bit tighter or a bit looser so that they lay nice and flat. You'll see that pretty quickly. I know I need to make mine not too tight compared to how I usually hold my yarn and hook. So once I have my 11 double treble crochets, I have made 1 of those shells. I'm going to skip 4 stitches again, and then make my slip stitch again to secure that shell. And you're actually going to repeat that all the way around, and you're going to have every time 1 of those shells in the corner. So that's the way you can check that you're on the right track. So it's always skip 4, slip stitch, skip 4, 11 double treble crochets, skip 4, slip stitch, and so on. And you're going to repeat that all the way across until you finish here with a slip stitch. And then you're going to join in this 4th chain so that your shell here is going to come down and sit nice and flat. And that's how you just finish your round and your blankets. One thing that I have seen a lot of people do is have that first one be loose like this, and then it creates a bigger gap here. So you want to make sure that you're tightening that first one nice and tight around your hook, just to be sure that you're not having that extra gap that we don't want. And it is totally normal that here it's not attached, but because it lays nice and flat, no one, you don't see it until you try to poke your fingers through it. But that's normal, it's by design. But that's how you do the scallops.